Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is Monday Mortgage Minute. Welcome back to a brand new week. You know, last week we saw a little bit of a reprieve in the rates, but not a full return to the low lows that we had seen for weeks and months. This week we're expecting a little bit more certainty, but kind of mixed with some uncertainty, and here's why. So there's a little bit of certainty coming out of the jobs arena, meaning that the non-farm payroll and the employment data is coming in stronger than previously expected, but at the same time we have massive continued unemployment. So it's kind of strong on one side, but it also has a sign of weakness on the other. Now, that being coupled with the new $1.9 trillion stimulus package, as well as an infrastructure spending package still yet to come, means that the markets are going to react favorably to the government stepping in and providing continued and additional support for our economy. Now, ultimately, we know that just leads to a greater national debt, and eventually that's going to have to be addressed. But what that means for interest rates is they're kind of in this holding pattern. The problem is they're in a holding pattern that's a little bit more closer to the rate spike we had 2 years ago than the lows we had leading up to that point. So right now I'm expecting a little bit of a pause in rates this week. You might see some fluctuations to the downside by just a bit, maybe an 1/8%, possibly even a quarter. But also on the flip side, you may see a notch up in rates by that same 1/8% or a quarter, depending on how traders trade the bond market this week. So there's a lot more treasuries being released for sale, so that auction's going to happen, and we're going to see how well the market reacts to more inflow of money and how much new money comes in for the mortgage-backed security market. That will put a lot of pressure on interest rates to decide which way they're going to go. And that's what we're expecting this week. If you have questions pertaining to whether or not you should still be refinancing, and maybe you missed the train of refinancing, please let us know. We also know we're entering a new period of circumstantial refinancing, meaning, well, I missed the low lows and I didn't get that lowest rate, Andy, but I still have XYZ need in my life that I need to refinance. So that is something now where it's becoming not just about the rate, but it's a more tactical and strategic decision on how to make the most of your home equity and get the most bang for your buck when it comes to lending and borrowing. So when you're in those types of situations where you have a specific financial need that you think refinance will be able to help support that desired outcome, please let us know. Thank you for watching this week's Monday Mortgage Minute, and we'll be back in the middle of the week with a new video newsletter and more insight on what's happening in the markets and how to win in real estate in 2021. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.